Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here with your Day 1 Fire Weather Outlook. We have a critical fire weather today covering north central Nebraska and far south central South Dakota. And they did not put major population center in the critical fire weather risk area. So I will say that because there's no major cities in it, I'm going to say that this area encompasses 13,156 square miles with a population of 34,616 in the critical fire weather risk area. So, we have a elevated fire weather risk today covering parts of eastern Wyoming, central and northeastern Colorado, the far northwestern corner of Kansas, parts of Nebraska, and southwestern South Dakota with the elevated risk. In synopsis, shortwave rigging will be in place across the southern Rockies through the day today with a weak jet max near the apex of the ridge. This will promote a weak surface low in the Dakotas, bringing dry, breezy conditions to portions of the northern and central high plains. A critical area has been maintained in portions of northwestern Nebraska and far southwestern South Dakota, where winds are expected to be 15 to 25 miles per hour with relative humidity of 10 to 15% in the presence of dry fuels. Surrounding this is an elevated area reaching westward to mountains. Portions of central Colorado near the Front Range have seen some rain in the last few days, however have maintained an elevated area here due to low relative humidity and enhanced flow near the mountains. In addition, some transient elevated fire weather conditions are possible across portions of northeast New Mexico during the afternoon with 15 to 20 mile per hour winds and relative humidity near 15 to 20% in the presence of modestly dry fuels. However, due to the marginal, localized nature, have not introduced an elevated area here. So that's your Day 1 fire weather outlook. Stay safe and vigilant in these areas today, and if I were you, I would gather supplies immediately, such as food, water, clothing, toiletries, medical supplies, a flashlight, a cell phone, phone chargers, extra batteries, flashlights, and a battery-powered radio in the event they need to evacuate on a moment's notice, because fire can start and spread quickly. Please avoid outdoor burning. Please avoid outdoor burning in these areas. Do not throw cigarettes on the ground. Do not throw cigarettes on the ground, even if they're not lit, because 1, that's littering. 2, one little spark is all it takes for a fire to start and spread quickly. And make sure your cigarette is fully out before you throw it away, so the trash can doesn't catch fire. So, now I'm going to move on to the severe weather things. I'm going to move on to the severe weather portion of things. And I would like to say that I'm filling in for SPC convective outlooks for the severe weather outlook of things. I'm filling in for SPC convective outlooks for the severe weather portion, since he's volunteering and will be unable to do the severe weather video. So, there's a slight risk for severe weather today that encompasses southeastern Alabama, most of the Florida Panhandle, northern Florida, and southern Georgia. Cities in today's slate include Jacksonville, Florida, Tallahassee, Florida, Gainesville, Florida, Albany, Georgia, and Dothan, Alabama. There are 2 marginals today, one covering central Florida and another covering the western part of the Florida Panhandle, south central Alabama, central Georgia, and south central South Carolina. Sorry, I'm a little bit scratchy today. My voice is a little bit scratchy today. Cities in today's marginals include Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Columbus, Georgia, and Savannah, Georgia. Going to the tornado threat for today, there is a 5% chance of an isolated tornado today covering the Florida Panhandle, far southeastern Alabama, northern Florida, and southern Georgia. The 5% tornado risk area today includes Jacksonville, Florida, Tallahassee, Florida, Gainesville, Florida, Albany, Georgia, and Dothan, Alabama. There are 2 areas where we have a 2% chance of an isolated tornado today, one covering Central Florida and another covering a small part of the western Florida Panhandle, South Central Alabama, Central Georgia, and South Central South Carolina. The 2% tornado risk areas today include Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Columbus, Georgia, and Savannah, Georgia. Going to the wind for today, there is a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today covering southeastern Alabama, southern Georgia, the Florida Panhandle, and northern Florida. The 15% wind risk area today includes Jacksonville, Florida, Tallahassee, Florida, Gainesville, Florida, Albany, Georgia, and Dothan, Alabama. And we have 2 areas where we have a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today covering Central Florida, one covering Central Florida, and the other 5% wind risk today covers a small part of the Florida Panhandle, South Central Alabama, Central Georgia, and South Central South Carolina. Oh, excuse me, sorry, I didn't mean to belch. Sorry. The 5% wind risk areas today include Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Columbus, Georgia, and Savannah, Georgia. Now to the hail threat for today. There is no hail threat for today. There is no hail threat for today. That's good. So, in summary, excuse me, widely scattered severe thunderstorms are possible today across much of northern Florida and into parts of southern Georgia and Alabama. Wind damage as well as a tornado or 2 will be possible. So, that's your day 1 severe weather outlook. Stay safe in the affected areas today, even the marginals, because sometimes marginals can produce some pretty strong storms, and you know what the heck a marginal can pull off. But especially, and I mean especially, be safe in the slight, because you never know what the heck a slight can pull off either. You don't know what the heck a marginal and a slight can pull off. So, anyway, once again, I am filling in for SPC, Convective Outlook, for the severe weather portion of things. Again, I'm filling in for SPC, Convective Outlook, for the severe weather portion of the video. So, stay safe in these areas today, and I'll have my day 2 fire weather and severe weather outlooks later today. Take care.